Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Hello everyone, welcome back. So, you must always have fun while dumpster diving. I think that's rule number 2. Rule number 1, I would say, is to always be careful and maybe pick up after yourself, so something like that. But yeah, Mr. Bolt was having fun. And there's a lot of little goodies in here. A lot of these places, they throw out so much brass and copper. And even the little pieces really do add up. So if you ever find like little pieces like that, just put them in a tote and save them until it's full. Because Mr. Volt will take like a whole trailer full of metal, heavy metal, and he gets pretty good prices for them now. But when he has like totes full of brass and copper, I mean, he can take like 2 totes in and it'll be like, could be worth twice as much as a full trailer. So you can go either way, of course, but you know, if you find brass and copper, then you better hold on to it. And thank you for all the comments. We do check them, and we have received some comments from people who have mentioned too that they store all their brass and copper and they have like so much. So there's people that are scrapping right now, and they're gonna have a big payday later because they've been holding on to all their brass and copper. And I know I say this, but make sure to check out industrial areas because that is where you're going to find so much of this really good scrap metal. We do find a lot at apartment dives too, but I mean, you just can't beat this kind of stuff from industrial areas. And you can Mr. Volt says he likes his dumpster diving privacy right there. He heard someone, so he just closed the door. So I was gonna say, you can drive all over, you know, checking hundreds of dumpsters. But if you find a good one, I mean, there's nothing wrong with checking it and seeing, you know, what else is in there. Because a lot of times, like someone, you know, these businesses, they'll throw something out and then they'll just toss a bunch of stuff in there. So if you do see some of these like little fixtures and stuff, you know, check it out. Maybe there's more in there. I think as long as you're comfortable with the area and it's okay with you staying longer, then it should be fine. And if anyone ever comes out, you know, just let them know that you're collecting metal. Even let them know, like, you know, hey, I pick up scrap. If you have any, you know, give them your number or email or something. But yeah, a lot of these businesses, they're fine with handing out their scrap. So like I mentioned in the previous video, we are making some business cards as well. So I think that's a good idea. If you find places that throw out scrap a lot, then make some business cards and let them know what you do. If anyone else has any tips, let us know as well, because we do love to hear from you guys, and we do appreciate all of the support, all of the comments. And there's some stuff that even comes in its own packaging, and you can sell it, you can make more money with it. And of course, let us know if you guys scrap, if you guys dumpster dive, what you guys look for. We do this like pretty much for anything. I mean, we do our scrapping, as you can see. We also dumpster dive for clothing, accessories, shoes, things that we can donate, and then also our food dives as well, in case anybody is new to the channel. So yes, there's stores that do throw out perfectly good food. They have to keep replenishing their inventory, and sometimes they just have to get rid of stuff. So I think there's like different areas of scrapping and dumpster diving. I mean, you can scrap for metal like this. You can dumpster dive for usable items that can be saved. And then food, of course, always be careful, but check it out and see. There's a lot of stores that throw out like packaged goods, so non-perishables. I mean, obviously those are the best. They have the best shelf life, and you can see for yourself that they're still good. But we just love all of it. I mean, we try to do as much as we can with it, but yeah, this is something new for us, but we really do love doing this. And if you are starting out, we suggest to check out areas nearby you. Sometimes people ask like for specific locations, but every place is different. We do our St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital donations every month for anyone that's new. What we do is we donate 5% of all of our scrap money, and also our sales as well from items that we sell. So that's something that we've been doing for a while now, and we love it. We are able to give back in a way that we really didn't think about before. Like this stuff we find, and we are saving it and we're benefiting from it, but it's also good for another cause as well. So we do our scrapping, we do donate our 5%, and hopefully the channel grows, we can increase that later. But we also want to give a big thank you to Gaetan General Merchandise because they did donate a good part of their scrap to Mr. Volt. So he's been working with them and helping them out, and they've been helping him out. So yeah, he picked up a load from them, and that was also included in the receipts that you saw. So we just want to say a big thank you. And also they are starting a YouTube channel as well. Not sure if they have any videos up yet, but they are just getting that started. So just kind of showing, what they do with their store. So the link is in the description if anyone is interested. Make sure to check that out.
Okay.
So again, as you can see, there's things that can be sold, saved, and just used. So if you are able to, consider scrapping, consider dumpster diving if it's legal where you're at, or, if you're physically able to. And we do get this a lot too, like people say it's illegal where they're at, but it is legal on a federal level in all states, where we're at in the US. But also just check your local, like state and city or county rules and laws for that, because some states are fine with it and others, they're more strict with it. I mean, we've never had an issue. There's been many times when cops drive by and they stop and look and they keep going. But we're not sure, it could be different where you're at, but that's just our experience with it. So I think if you do ever get caught, just let them know what you're doing. Be polite about it. Because I think for the most part, if you're polite about it and explain, what it is, then I think it should be fine. I mean, I'm not advising you to go out there and break your laws, but just check on it and see, and then just, always pick up after yourself. That's why we always say pick up after yourself, because people are watching. There's been times where someone has told Mr. Volt, like, they're fine with him scrapping right there because they've seen him, that he picks up his stuff and doesn't make a mess. But that's just our little input right there. And of course, we want to give a big shout out to all of our subscribers. We do pick one subscriber from the previous video, so make sure to leave a comment on this video to be possibly featured in our next video. So thank you so much. We really do appreciate all of the support, and that's just our way to say thank you. Have a great day. Bye.